Kaido is still not defeated. Here is why. Hello everyone, this is Emo, and today we will be discussing on why Kaido is still not defeated in my opinion, and why next chapter he will be back up. And firstly, before continuing this video, I just wanted to apologize for not uploading a chapter review this week, as I wasn't at home and I couldn't have time or find the right place to record and edit the whole video, so I apologize. And you will be hearing some of my thoughts on the chapter here, and overall it was a really good chapter. I loved it, and it made you feel like it's the climax of the fight, and it makes you feel like this is the end of the fight, like putting Kaido's flashback, or a part of his flashback, I believe it's not the whole flashback, and him saying at the end that the one who will defeat me is Joy Boy, and so on. It just makes you feel like this is the end of Kaido, and I believe Oda is misleading us. I believe he is misleading us into believing that this is the end, when in my opinion it's not. And one of my opinions on why I don't think Kaido is still not defeated is the citizens of Wano. The citizens of Wano should have seen this defeat, should have witnessed all what's happening, and up until now they still don't know what's happening there. And I don't believe that Oda will conclude this fight without the people seeing Luffy being the savior, as it has happened from the beginning of One Piece, that the town folks that Luffy saves from the big villain always witness the villain's defeat. You can go back and look at Arlong Park. Alabasta, they saw Crocodile flying from the underground to the up, but Crocodile was a different scenario, as they didn't know who was manipulating them. But the rain coming in with Crocodile flying into the air, coming out of the ground, was very symbolic. Everyone saw the sky getting clear from Luffy in Luffy vs. Enel. Everyone saw Rob Lucci getting defeated. Everyone at Thriller Bark saw Gecko Moria getting defeated and the shadows returning to them. Hoodie Jones and Luffy saving them from the Noah. There is Rosa and everyone seeing Luffy defeat the Flamingo. So you see there's a pattern, and I don't think that the citizens of Wano will just be told, oh, Luffy saved us from Kaido, from the samurai who are on Onigashima. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, I believe that Kaido will awaken. Why? Because I said earlier in another video that Luffy and Kaido mirror each other in how they fight. At first, Luffy was getting battered by Kaido until he realized what he was using. He was using advanced conquerors. And so Luffy started using advanced conquerors. They were on an even part, and we saw them being even for the majority of the fight. Then Luffy brings out Snake Man and uses Future Sight. Then Kaido moves really fast, faster than Snake Man, and also uses Future Sight. Therefore, Luffy awakening after defeat, so Kaido will awaken after defeat. Do you see the mirroring? They are the same. And also, Kaido talked about how Zoan awakenings have a different transformation look, and we saw in Impel Down Crocodile saying that they are revived because they are awakened. And I saw some people say that Kaido is already awakened, and I don't believe that, because if he was truly awakened, or his magma phase that we saw last chapter is his awakening, Oda would have specifically said this is Kaido's awakening. He wouldn't have just made us guess if this is the awakening or not. He would have specified this is an awakening. Also, the last chapter reminded me of the ending of chapter 479, where we see Luffy has defeated Oars, and he is on the floor unconscious, Gecko Moria unconscious, and Oars unconscious. And you go to the next chapter, you see Oars getting back up, the Straw Hats getting back up, Luffy getting back up, and the final clash between them and Oars. Then the next chapter, Moria gets up and consumes all the shadows near him. That's what's reminding me of what's happening, because even if Kaido is defeated, there are still the world government ships that they have to deal with, and I don't think Zunisha is just going to whoosh them away. And even in Trailer Bark, after they defeated Moria, Kuma came again, so even another threat that they had to deal with, and Luffy wasn't even conscious to see this happening. So maybe we could see all the Straw Hats gathering together and defeating Kaido, just like how all the Straw Hats had a hand in defeating Moria. Maybe the Straw Hats will stall Kaido and get defeated by them. As I think most of the Straw Hats, we can see they are conscious and well and are ready to fight, except for Zoro, which I'm sure Oda would find a solution for him to get up and fight against Kaido. Maybe they will stall Kaido until Luffy gets back up again and Luffy finishes off an awakened Kaido for the last time. Also, one last thing that I would like to say, a lot of people forget that we are in a 5-act structure and the 3rd act always ends in a tragedy. So what if Kaido gets up again and Luffy is down? So this is the tragedy. Or Luffy gets back up again and fights awakened Kaido. Then after he finishes him off, the tragedy is the world government has arrived with a lot of soldiers and a lot of fighters. So they still have to deal with them. Another tragedy. It doesn't have to be a long act 4. It could be a short act 4 and the party in act 5. So this is it for this video. If you enjoyed my thoughts on why I think Kaido is still not yet to be defeated, please like and subscribe, as it really helps me out a lot. This is Emo, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.